Appendix 6. Glossary of terms used in report. Agent. A person who knowingly works for the CIA on a contract or job basis. Asset. A general term for persons, not officers, used by the CIA. For example, both agents and sources are assets. An asset is anyone used in an operation or project, whether or not that is aware that he is being used. Case officer. See operations officer. Coverage. Surveillance. Cryptonym. A series of letters used by the CIA to identify someone or something while protecting that person or thing's true identity. All the letters in a cryptonym are capitalized. The first two letters are assigned by the subject matter or locale to which the person or thing belongs. The rest of the cryptonym is randomly assigned. See limited, for example. The LI designates that the project was located in Mexico. 2. The planet on which Superman was born. Chronological file. A folder in which material is stored in chronological order, usually used for production or communications type material. Electronic intercept base. House, apartment, or building that contains equipment used in intercepting and taping telephone conversations subject to electronic surveillance. FOIA, Freedom of Information Act. Lie empty, CIA cryptonym for photographic project aimed at the Soviet Embassy in Mexico City. Ladrode, CIA cryptonym pre-1964 for surveillance operation aimed at the Cubans in Mexico City. LI Lyric, CIA cryptonym assigned to one of the three bases which provided photographic surveillance of the Soviet Embassy in Mexico City. Limerick, CIA cryptonym meaning Soviet. Limited, CIA cryptonym of one of three bases which provided photographic surveillance of the Soviet Embassy in Mexico City. Lie Onion, CIA cryptonym for photographic surveillance operations aimed at the Cuban diplomatic compound in Mexico City after July 1964. Listening post. See electronic intercept base. Logs. A list of photographs taken and the times they were taken prepared by agents in the photographic base houses. Monitors. Redacted, who worked in the electronic intercept base listening to conversations on telephone lines subject to wiretaps and summarizing those conversations they deemed to be important. Officer. CIA career employee. Operation. A sub-part of a project, often used interchangeably with project. Operations officer. CIA career employee, term usually used in connection with an employee with responsibility for a particular operation or project. Penetration agent, an agent who works inside a target institution. For example, redacted, worked for the CIA in the Cuban Embassy in Mexico City. P-file, designation assigned to a personality file in the CIA's Mexico City station, a file for the retention of information in written form arranged according to individuals' names. Photographic base, house, apartment, or building used for housing of photographic surveillance equipment and the agents who operate it, always located near the target. Pitched, made an effort to recruit as an agent, asset, or source. Production, materials or information generated by an operation or project. Project, a group or set of operations by the CIA aimed at a specific person, institution, or thing with the aim of collecting information, influencing behavior, etc. Project files, a folder for the retention of information generated by or relating to a project, generally broken down into 4 subfiles: developments and plans, production, support, and operations. Pseudonym, false name assigned to CIA officers for use in communication channels. Pulse camera, a camera with a shutter that is automatically tripped by a triggering device activated by changes in light density. Resume, daily summary of important conversations on surveilled telephone lines prepared by monitors in the listening post. Selected out. Phrase used when a Foreign Service officer is retired after having been in one grade for the maximum period of time and is not considered qualified for promotion to a higher grade. Source. A person who either wittingly or unwittingly provides information to the CIA. Station. A CIA overseas installation. It is the headquarters for operations in a particular country and is usually located, redacted, the country in which it is situated. Subject file. Folder for the retention of information in written form arranged by the subject matter of the information contained. Target. A person, institution, or thing at which a project, operation, or pitch is aimed. VLS-2 trigger device. A machine which automatically triggers the shutter of a camera when it senses a change in light density, used along with a camera and a spotting scope in a pulse camera.